And we're back today with a new video, and let's just get right into it. I hope that those of you who do watch enjoy the content that I create. I try to make content that I believe is relevant to the gig economy in these days. Ride-alongs are fun but tedious to do the work and record, so sometimes I opt to not do those now. So I hope you guys appreciate that. Also, in previous videos, my sound was messed up. I do apologize for that. Hopefully in this video, I have it fixed. I think it was a bad lavalier mic. But if not, I will just forgo the lavalier mic and just use the Rode Wireless Go 2 that I have just mounted here and go with that. I usually don't like to do that because it's a little big thing. You guys know what it is. Anyhow, today's video is some more ranting, and I know that you love when the Wiz rants about these gig apps because it's so much fun to just rant and bitch and moan and complain. Today, the perpetrator is Instacart. That's right, Instacart, my favorite app. But it has its caveats of badness as well. And the number one badness that it has right now is one of the biggest store chains here in Las Vegas, Smith's, is not accepting digital pay. I think they started that at the beginning of 2025, where they would no longer take digital tap to pay, which is a pain. Because why in this day and age should we carry around a physical card and make it a debit purchase, put in a PIN, especially if you have 3-4 batches on the same order? It's a pain in the butt. And I don't understand why it is like that with just Smith's. The other apps, DoorDash, Uber Eats, they have scan to pay, or they can use their physical card on your phone. Like with DoorDash, if you go to Smith's, you can tap to pay. So why can DoorDash and Instacart can't? I don't know. Is it some fees or whatever? This is the only store in Las Vegas that you have to use the physical card anymore. None at Albertsons. Albertsons is usually a QR code now, which is nice. Target, tap to pay. Sephora, 7-Eleven, I mean any other store that you can think of in this city is all tap to pay on Instacart. It just boggles my mind. So here is why I'm complaining. Today is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all you moms out there. Yes, this is going to come out on Tuesday or Wednesday, so it's a little past Mother's Day, but I just wanted, to honor all the moms out there because they're fantastic people. Anyways, the reason, again, that I am bringing this rant up in this video is because yesterday, Saturday, one of the busiest days of the year before Mother's Day, I turned on Instacart, thinking I'm going to have a great day like I did last year in 2025. I think I made almost $300 in 6 hours on Mother's Day. So the first couple offers are garbage, and then I'm sitting around and I'm like, this is kind of strange. Last year, I remember I turned it on and it just popped off right away. And it didn't stop until I stopped. So I finally got a Smith's. 4 deliveries, 20 items, $30. 8 miles. Right around Summerlin and Centennial Hills. Okay? One order was two dozen roses and a card. Another one was just a potted flower, probably for Mother's Day, and the other 2 were very easy item shop. So I got it done in like 20 minutes, mostly because the lady in the flower area had to find the square pot that the customer had requested on one of the orders, and so that took a few extra minutes. So I go to pay, and my card is declined. Okay, so here, this is a 2-part rant, I'm sorry. So the second part of the rant is coming up. You already know the first part is why can't you use tap to pay at Smith's. Okay, so I go to pay and my card is declined. I try it 3 times, the pin's right, everything's right. And of course, you gotta call support, which could take another 10 to 15 minutes of your time, people. And it's crazy how you're just gonna waste your time and get paid the same. It's frustrating as all hell to me. Anyways, so I call and I'm on hold and I'm, flipping the card around in my hand, and I was noticing something on the back about a different customer service number, and I was thinking to myself, I wonder if this one's any faster. But before I could even finish that thought, I noticed something that was a major reason why my card was being declined. It expired 4/30/2026. All right, it was expired. I check my mail on a regular basis. I didn't get a new card to activate and use. So how am I supposed to know that it is expired? I'm not paying attention to that. It's just a card to pay for groceries for Instacart's customers. So here's the second part of the rant, people. A, I don't think that card should ever expire. Why? Why should you have a credit card that expires? Just to waste more plastic? Print out another one and send it to somebody, which, by the way, people, takes Instacart 5 to 12 business days to get to you, and they use every bit of it, and that's no joke. Why not send a notification in the app? You give me notifications of everything else in your app. A customer left a bad review. A customer left a good review. You got a tip and a 5-star rating. Batches pop up in notifications. Everything else pops up in notifications but this. No email. How about send me an email? Eric, by the way, at the end of April, your card, so you may want to just go ahead and get a new one now. At the beginning of April. So then I have all of April to use the old one, and then when the new one finally comes 2-3 weeks later, I can start using it. No, none of that. I get on the phone with customer service and I pretend that I'm stupid. Hey, what's going on? Oh, look at this, Eric, your card's expired. I say, well, can you just unlock it so I can pay? Because why not? I just want to pay. I shopped for the whole thing. No, we can't do that. I go, then how come you're not giving your drivers or your shoppers any notice about this and just sending them a new card when it's due to expire? Oh, we don't do that. It's on you to pay attention to that. Like, oh, how am I supposed to really pay attention to that? So all you Instacart shoppers out there, pay attention to your physical card if you have to use it. It will expire, and just make sure that you apply for a new, or ask for a replacement before it expires. Otherwise, you'll be in the same boat as the Wiz was yesterday, Saturday. So then she's like, well, we're going to have to cancel this batch. I'm like, do I get paid for anything? I shopped. Nope, sorry, you don't get paid for anything. Okay, that's fine then, I guess. Half hour of my life wasted. She goes, yeah, I'll remove this batch and it will affect your cancellation rate. What? I just snapped on her now. Are you kidding me? I shop for this. You guys don't do anything to make sure that I have a working card for the one and only store in this city that requires a physical card, and you're going to hit me with cancellation. And she, oh, sir, this, oh, sir, that. And then you know what it was? It was all, yeah, whatever. Click, hang up on him. Now, the Wiz is pissed off because it is wrong. It's, it's bad enough that the batches really suck pay, most of them anyway, that you got to cherry pick so much. There's so many $5 batches in this city for 60 items at Smith's. I mean, I could waste your guys' time with tons and tons of screenshots every day of my life, just sifting through brutally horrible offers from Instacart with low batch pay. Okay? Then on top of that, I have to pay attention to the physical card. Again, people, to the one and only one store in this city that requires it, doesn't take tap to pay. What? All right, Instacart, I just hope that you go through YouTube and watch some of these things and take this, what I'm about to say, to heart. There's no reason. DoorDash and Uber Eats, tap to pay at Smith's. Why? And why not you? Fix it. Just everybody should have tap to pay right now. There's no reason to carry around physical cards in 2026 anymore. Okay? I hated to adapt to it because I'm a little bit older than most of your drivers and shoppers. But if I can adjust to it, everybody can. And then tell Smiths to go piss up a rope. We're going to do tap to pay, and if you guys don't like it, then we're going to yank our service out of there, and you will have one less place to offer deliveries and shopping to your customer, or shopping and deliveries to your customer. But Instacart's not going to do that. They're going to bow down and do whatever Smiths wants, and it doesn't make any sense. Okay? Even Costco accepts tap to pay now, and they used to be physical card. So, actually, you know what? I'm not 100% sure about that, so don't quote the Wiz on that. I haven't been to Costco in ages, but the last time I was for like a prescription, I feel I remember using tap to pay off my phone. But just note, any Las Vegas shoppers and any others, and any of you others in different markets that may have that one store that is a physical card, Just keep an eye on the expiration date. Instacart is not going to help you with this, and that is that. So you don't want to get stuck in the Wiz's position and shop for, a half hour and then come up and find out that you can't pay, because Instacart isn't going to do anything about it. They're not going to unlock the card for you. They're not going to give you a different way to pay. They're going to just ask you to either do you want out of the batch or pay with your own money. Sorry, I'm not paying a couple $100 out of my account. If you're going to give it back in 5 minutes, I will. But if I got to wait 2 or 3 days, no thank you. I might as well, why don't I get some interest for loaning you some money for your customer? Because you are making the most money at this, not me. All right? And that concludes today's rant of the perpetrator, Instacart. They should be put in prison. They should be chastised. They should be all that stuff, people. So again, I hope this information helps you guys greatly avoid what I had to go through yesterday, Saturday, and, avoid that with all costs, because it sucks when you go have a nice batch, 4 easy deliveries, and then you don't get to do it, and then it hits your cancellation on top of all that. So just beware. All right, that's the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, please go ahead and give a thumbs up, help the Wiz get in the algorithm, and if you aren't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for joining me. We will see you next time.